Student loan debt is supposed to be the ticket to a better life, a necessary step on the path to the American dream. But for millions of Americans, it's become a trap. The numbers are staggering. Over 45 million people owe a collective $1.7 trillion in student loans. That's more than all the credit card debt in the country, more than auto loans, and more than the GDP of most nations. But the real story isn't just about numbers. It's about how student debt is quietly reshaping the future of an entire generation. Let's start with the promise. For decades, Americans were told that college was the surest way to get ahead. Go to school, get a degree, and you'll land a good job. But as tuition soared and wages stagnated, the cost of that promise grew. Today, the average college graduate leaves school with nearly $30,000 in debt. For many, the burden is much higher, especially for those who pursue advanced degrees or attend private universities. Contrast this with the world just a generation ago. In the 1970s, a summer job could cover a year's tuition at a state school. Today, even working full-time, most students can't keep up. The price of higher education has risen more than 1,000% since the 1980s, far outpacing inflation, healthcare, or housing. The result? More students are borrowing more money just to keep up. But here's the shocking truth. Not all student debt is created equal. For some, a degree pays off. Doctors, engineers, and computer scientists often earn enough to manage their loans. But for millions of others, especially those who drop out, attend for-profit colleges, or major in low-paying fields, the debt becomes a lifelong burden. 1 in 5 borrowers is in default or behind on payments. Many will never pay off their loans. The impact goes far beyond monthly bills. Student debt delays homeownership, marriage, and starting a family. It stifles entrepreneurship as young people put off starting businesses or taking risks. It even affects mental health, with studies linking student debt to anxiety, depression, and lower life satisfaction. The American dream, once built on opportunity, is now shadowed by obligation. The system itself is full of traps. Interest accrues while students are still in school. Payments can balloon if you miss a deadline. Federal loans offer some protections like income-driven repayment and forgiveness for public service, but the rules are complex and constantly changing. Private loans are even riskier, with fewer options for relief. And unlike most other debts, student loans are almost impossible to discharge in bankruptcy. Contrast this with other countries. In much of Europe, higher education is free or heavily subsidized. In Australia, student loan payments are tied to income, and debt is forgiven after a set number of years. In America, the burden falls squarely on the shoulders of young people, often before they've even started their first job. So how did we get here? The answer is a mix of good intentions, bad incentives, and political gridlock. As college became more expensive, the government made it easier to borrow. Colleges raised tuition, knowing students could get loans. For-profit schools sprang up, promising quick degrees and big salaries, but often delivering neither. Meanwhile, wages for young workers stagnated, and the job market became more competitive. The debate over what to do is fierce. Some call for total loan forgiveness, arguing that student debt is holding back the economy and punishing those who tried to do the right thing. Others say forgiveness is unfair to those who paid off their loans or never went to college. Some propose making college free, while others push for better financial education and more accountability for schools. But while politicians argue, borrowers wait. Millions are in limbo, hoping for relief that may never come. In the meantime, the best defense is knowledge. If you're a student or parent, research your options before you borrow. Choose schools and majors with a track record of success. Understand the terms of your loans and have a plan for repayment. If you're already in debt, explore income-driven repayment, refinancing, or forgiveness programs. The shocking truth is that student loan debt isn't just a personal problem, it's a national crisis. It affects the economy, the housing market, and the very fabric of American life, but it's also a crisis that can be solved. With better policies, more transparency, and a renewed commitment to opportunity, America can reclaim the promise of higher education. If you found this story eye-opening or learned something new, don't forget to like this video. Share it with someone who's struggling with student loans, and subscribe to the channel for more insights into the world of money and history. Your support helps us bring you the stories and strategies that can make a real difference in your financial journey. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. And let us know in the comments what you think should be done about student loan debt in America. Thanks for watching, and remember, knowledge is the first step to freedom.